Let me remove it from where I kept.
Not long ago, Crystal Buria had abandoned charcoal stoves entirely.
Fuel cylinder.
Like thousands of low-income households, he had embraced clean cooking using cocoa fuel, affordable, smokeless, and modern.
I've been using this cocoa for 2 years. Let's say 2 years, 3 years, and it has been so efficient. It has less cost than using these other like gas and charcoal.
But today, that convenience has vanished into thin air.
Alafu pia sasa imeaffect watu wengi mtaani.
It has affected many of us here, and most of us will start shifting to the use of charcoal.
There can never be a vacuum for energy.
Mahlon Walo, the chairman, Carbon Markets Association of Kenya, says this is inevitable.
If food must be cooked, then some energy must be spent. So the question is, what becomes the energy source for this cooking? If there's no alternative, then we have to use what we have.
In the outskirts of Nairobi and across the city's informal settlements, thousands of refueling points have been left closed. Koko Networks emerged as a pioneer in Kenya's clean energy transition, distributing ethanol-based cooking fuel through smart dispensers in low-income neighborhoods. The model was simple: make clean fuel cheaper than charcoal and kerosene, and adoption would follow. Behind the scenes, however, the business relied heavily on one global mechanism: carbon credits. Carbon credits are tradable certificates representing a reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. Companies that cut emissions can sell these credits to polluters seeking to offset their carbon footprint. For clean cooking projects, every household shifting from charcoal to ethanol translates into measurable emission savings. This is where Koko's business model became deeply tied to the global carbon market.
I think the whole bioethanol use for clean cooking is very expensive. Even if you decide to sell the bioethanol, you know, the only way you can try to make money is if you transfer the cost to the consumer. And then it becomes too expensive for the consumer to buy your product. So the bioethanol was heavily subsidized by the investments that they had made. And the argument was that the carbon credit sales is subsidizing the cost of this bioethanol to the consumer.
Charcoal remains one of the leading drivers of deforestation in Kenya. With the withdrawal of affordable clean fuel options, demand for charcoal is expected to rise again, placing renewed pressure on forests and ecosystems.
So the immediate impact of Koko's closure is we're going to have increased emissions. Now, to see if those emissions will go lower in the future is dependent on any further private sector or government intervention.
Environmental gains achieved through clean cooking adoption now face the risk of reversal. Experts warn that unless regulatory frameworks and local financing mechanisms improve, similar projects could face the same fate. Enoxikolia, CGTN.